Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Mr. Brandon Hodge. So this video right here is brought to you by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, doesn't have to be a wrestling show, you're just looking for some tickets for an event, well, go to SeatGeek, use my last name, code Hodge, and that saves you $20 off your tickets. Now this is for first time orders only, so if you used SeatGeek before, just make a new account, you can still use my code, and save yourselves $20 freaking dollars. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to keep this up with the first news story of the day. The first news story of the day is going to actually be about our tribal chief and our undisputed Universal Champion. Our head of the table is about Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns is actually on a podcast. Oh, shocking news! The tribal chief was on a podcast. It was actually Logan Paul's podcast. And then, you know, he got asked an interesting question. He got asked straight up, are you going to wrestle The Rock at WrestleMania? Like, it's just straight up. He's like, I don't book the show, so I wouldn't know. But if it is happening, if it does work out, I am ready. So yeah, Tribal Chief is ready to wrestle The Rock at WrestleMania. If this does work out, of course, there's many variables and many different factors that could come into if The Rock's going to be able to wrestle at WrestleMania. Hopefully, his movie schedule has a little break in it, and he's able to actually go and wrestle at WrestleMania, wrestle his cousin, Roman Reigns, The Rock, WrestleMania. That'd be such a great match. But Roman is ready. If The Rock is ready and free and ready to do it, so we'll just have to wait and see, but I'm absolutely thrilled to see if this match is actually happening. So ladies and gentlemen, that's actually the only confirmed news story to talk to you guys about today. So ladies and gentlemen, go get your juice boxes out. Get your juice boxes ready, because ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. Alright, the first rumor of the day is going to be about the rated R superstar. This is going to be about Edge. So Edge was, you know, we all saw what happened to Edge. Poor Edge. So they're doing a storyline injury where he was in the hospital and he has like something wrong with his neck, and it's like, oh no, that's really bad. Which yeah, it sounds really bad. But let me just bring you up to speed with reality real quick. Edge is completely fine. This is a storyline injury. Edge is actually taking some time off because he is not a full-time wrestler. Like, Edge is just a part-time wrestler. Like, he wasn't supposed to be even wrestling for as long as he has been already. So he's taking some time off. It could possibly be for a few months, but he should definitely be back in time for, I don't know what pay-per-view. I mean, I would say at least by Rumble, but it could be way before Rumble. It could be for the Crown Jewel show, or it could be a Survivor Series, but at least for like a month, I would say Edge is not going to be on our television sets. Edge has a storyline injury going on. Just write him off TV for a little while to have some time off, because Edge is not a full-time wrestler. Like, he's just a part-time guy, and he's been doing a lot more than you would expect from like a part-time. I don't know if you say he's a part-time, maybe like a three-quarter time wrestler or something like that. Alright, the next story is about some WWE Championship designs. So you can look around my room here, you can see multiple different championship designs through the years. And basically, there's been a rumor going around recently, like Triple H wanting to change up some designs. I am definitely completely on board with him changing some designs, because most of the championships look like that one right there. Like, that one is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, right? And then also the Universal one looks like that. Also, both women's championships, the Raw and SmackDown championships look like that. It's time to switch things up. Make things a little different, a little more unique. So this one is kind of like, we have a lot of details about this right now. So basically, it's not for the main championship. This is actually for the tag team championships we're talking about right now. So they're actually changing the design on this, and we actually have information about this. Apparently, they're going to do black straps for the championships. They're going to have a large WWE logo in the center of them. They're going to be 3D molded and have different layers and stuff like this. So this would be like a comparison to like the new United States Championship, how it's like so 3D and has these different, it's just a very, very giant like plate on the thing. It's like, it looks like $1 million, especially in person. Like, there's nothing like looking at the thing in person. It's just amazing looking. But apparently they're getting some more of these titles made actually for the tag team championships. And then I guess Triple H will move on to the other championships and try to change them up a little bit. But tag team championships, it's time for a change. They kind of looked like identically the same for like a very, very long time. So yeah, they're switching them up a little bit. Hopefully they'll go for the main titles next, because they do need a change. Don't get me wrong. The big WWE logo championship titles are beautiful, but I feel like that should just be for one championship. Every single championship in the whole company shouldn't just look like the same one. But that one, definitely, I hope that one doesn't go anywhere, because it's beautiful. I don't want it to go anywhere, but I would like some differential, something a little bit different, something unique. And I think that's what Triple H is going for. We should have some results and a new revealing for these new championships hopefully sometime within the next few months. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is actually it already. This is it. This is your final news story. This is your final rumor, the final thing I'll be talking about inside this episode of WWE News Rumor. So this is about, once again, our tribal chief and our undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns. So this is interesting, and this is something I've been talking about for a while on the channel, and a lot of people have been talking about. So Roman Reigns is a dual champion of sorts. They may just call it the undisputed Universal Champion, but he is actually the Universal Champion as well as the WWE Champion. So he's both championship titles. They're unified, if you will, but WWE kind of want to break these apart now, and I think this is more of a Triple H thing. It was kind of a Vince idea to put both straps on Roman, but now they're trying to figure out a way to get the titles off of him, but we have a problem. So let me just bring you up to speed here. So WrestleMania 39 will be in Hollywood, California. It will be in the SoFi Stadium, California, Hollywood, WrestleMania Hollywood, if you will. So basically, they want two different champions going into WrestleMania as champion. They want a Universal Champion, and they want a WWE Champion, and they want them to be two separate people, not the same person. But here's the other problem. They want Roman going into WrestleMania next year undefeated. But they want two championships, two champions, if you will. So this is very, they're in a bit of a pickle here. So how in the hell is Roman gonna lose a championship without losing a championship? So this is very interesting. So basically, creative backstage are trying to come up with some ideas. They're open to all ideas, and they're coming up with different stuff. Obviously, Roman could be stripped of the championships. He could vacate the championships. It would be some kind of weird match where maybe it's a ladder match where both championships are above the ring, and one person gets one and the other person gets the other one. Or would that count as Roman losing something? I don't know. He has to be undefeated going into Mania, but he can't have both championships going into Mania, and he might not even be a champion going into Mania. Because the Roman Rock thing, he doesn't really need a championship because the titles don't really need to be on the line for that to be a huge matchup. So they're in a bit of a pickle, but apparently what they're thinking about right now is actually having Roman just vacate one of the championships for whatever reason. I don't know how they would make this make sense, but they're going to vacate one of the championships, and then they want to do a tournament to determine a new champion for that one championship. And at the very latest, they want this to be at day one. So they're not even waiting to Rumble. They're going to be at day one, or maybe even Survivor Series if they decide to do it this year. Or they might be waiting until day one, but that's only the first day of 2023. So it's like, this is a decision that has to be made like right now. This is a thing they actually have to set up before the end of the year. They want Roman dropping one of the titles, but they don't want him losing it. So it's a bit of a pickle. They're trying to come up with a solution. He would either have to be stripped of one championship or vacate one championship. Maybe they'll just have to go to Roman and be like, man, you're undefeatable. No one can defeat you. We have to make this company competitive. We got to take the title off of you, and we're actually gonna have to disqualify you from competing for this championship in the future because you can't get it because you're just too good or something like that. I don't know how they would do this, but basically this is the plan. They want two separate champions going into Mania, but they don't want Roman to lose. So they're gonna find a solution to this. Well, this is definitely an interesting dilemma they are in, and I'm sure they'll come up with a solution that hopefully makes sense on some kind of level. So there you guys have it. That's actually going to do it for this episode of WWE News Rumors. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought on all these news stories and rumors in the comment section down below. But ladies and gentlemen, I am your king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.